Hello again, everybody. Just going through a sort of a soft walk through a field. There's a bit of a hill here, but I don't think we're even going to get up on it today. I think we're just going to move around the field today. We've got the cassava root here to the side and lots of coconut trees. And behind us is the pineapple field. It's 35 degrees today. Real feels about 39 or 40. It's only about half the humidity. It's only about 48% humidity today. So it's nice. Not really nice, but it's okay. Some nice clouds, but no real ceiling. A couple of doves fly off. It's not going to be a quiet hike today. We're right by the one of the north-south sort of highways. Major thoroughfare. Lots of minor birds. Of course, there's lots of miners everywhere here. Coconut. See some of the range, mountain range off in the distance there. Today we're going to head up there. I think I might make a change as we move along. Let's see. I think we're going to head up to that peak. But we might actually try over there as well. I don't know. No promises. Just going to let it take us where we go today. Temperature's 31, feels like 36. Humidity's pretty thick, about 70%. There's a lot of ceiling today. A lot of cloud cover today. You can tell the rain is just building up. It's probably going to break wide tonight. I love these shaker trees. The way they've been. The bark comes off them over time. Last time I was through this field, these cassava were bare roots, just stems sticking up. That wasn't even maybe 2 months ago. But now it's thick forest. up under the hooting Khao there. That dead tree there has a flock of some very light thrush or warbler birds, just tiny, gentle flyers. If I move up on this road, across the front they'll get up again. They move like butterflies. Speaking of butterflies, a mated pair. There they all are in that dead tree. See if they get up again if I move by them. I can't emphasize enough the growth rate. All this grass here, which is now 2-3 feet high. I mean, this grass wasn't, it was dirt. It was plowed soil 2 months ago. Maybe 3, at the most 3. Ooh, startled a dove who's sitting there. That's my fault. Well, I was looking for them to do their collective evasion another kind, but I don't want to push them too far because there's no need to force them. Let's head back to the trail. Oh, the thickness of today. It is humid. You know what? It's got to be higher than 70. Take a look. Actually, it says the humidity is just 62 today, but it is thick. And there's no wind. There is like nothing moving in the air. Looking at one of my favorite peaks there. It's like being in an entirely different place from where I was just a couple months ago. Plenty of beautiful butterflies. Here are these yellow and black mottled ones that are really nice. I don't see as much of them. The rows of cassava root. The inimitable lapwing, pileated lapwing. Oh, almost went right past us. Look at this. You don't see one of these that often. Now you'll see ant trails and ant lines and plenty of red ants climbing on trees protecting their territory. And I don't see a ton of just these smaller ant hills. Oh, and look at the base there. I wonder if that is an egg nest, possibly a frog's egg nest. Yeah, I suspect it might be. Where frogs have laid their eggs. A frog has laid its eggs. The ant trail goes all the way around, of course. It does. Sometimes I wonder about that because you see the large red ants and you see some smaller black ants, and they tend to dominate on the trees themselves. And I wonder if the termites take up a lot of the ground space. The termite mounds are so prevalent. You got the big lumpy ones on the hills, you have the piping chimney mounds in the fields. Here's the thing, am I gonna move? Oh, hello, the lapwings. Happy to see me as always. How many do we have? One there, one there, one there. Probably a family group. Now, are we gonna move up the high peak today? Or am I gonna go across that lower area where there's some really interesting stuff? I just don't get in there very much. You can see that massive tree in there. Visited before. Left or right? Left or right? Well, I would have to cross the field either way there, so I think I'll go left no matter what. Gonna break it off here, pick it back up in a little bit. I wonder if those are power lines or phone lines. They only have two, so I guess I suspect they're phone lines. And then if they are phone lines, if they even still connect at the end of the game. Listening for some noises there. Other than the chicken. Sounds like more than one rooster there. That's just one. Yeah, multiples in there. This is interesting. That tree looks like it's rotting out. It even looks watermarked. There's something back behind me. Over there, they're flying model airplanes. Stay still for us for a moment. Oh well. Did not sit. Now in here, fortunately, I passed the season where the really nice flower buds were. I got pictures, but I didn't take enough video of it. But in here is something interesting. Now, obviously these are farm fields, but I wonder if this was meant to be a park. In fact, I'm almost certain there was meant to be a park. There's this covering, which could be the base for a house, but it actually doesn't speak that way to me. There is a large expanded stairs area right here, or terraced area with these bricks, maybe for garden. And then you have this here, some more brick terraced platform. And why I suspect it wasn't ever going to be a house is because it is smooth tiling throughout. There's no division for rooms. And then the final thing is down here, which I believe to be the washrooms. The washrooms are a shed of some kind. And none of it looks particularly old. I've seen a lot older looking constructions. And then they're not blooming now, but there's in this area some gorgeous flowering plants that make me suspect it has the sort of feel of where you would have, you know, not just a park, but maybe a reception area, maybe a place for wedding receptions, wedding ceremonies. And then here, down what is to the south, there's all these farm fields. And as we move along here, it is, I mean, not just manicured, but it's specifically a big planted area. It's a great big tree there. But the tree row continues. That's a shame all the flowers are down now. It's gorgeous. I couldn't even describe the color. Like somewhere between purple and pink and maybe blue and red. All of those colors. Beautiful flowers. And then there, we'll go down to it today. Actually, first we'll look over here. Which just a month ago, the beginning of the spring, summer season, was so riotously filled with frogs that they echoed for kilometers around. Now it's quiet today. They're rivets. But it's a clearly dug out water catchment area. Like made, constructed that way. Really common around these farmers' fields, but I have the sense that they were for something else. More cassava root. Big piece of pinned black plastic up in that tree. And then here again, not the base for a house, just the base for like a picnic area, clearly. So then it has these big wide steps coming up and going down. So this was probably like a picnic rest area. And the steps would then connect to the trail. And then what I suspect is the dugout areas are going to be filled and maintained with water for waterways and pond areas. Some old trails. Someone's been moving in here. Oh, they missed a bittern. Sorry. Just got the end of that. Should have had my head up better. Someone's been in here recently. Big enough to be probably a person, maybe doing some cat fishing or frog fishing. That's interesting. That's just bundles of the cassava root. That's how they bundle it up, but it's really been basically left to dry and rot. Not collected up and sold. Oh, I just walked through an entire spider web. Every bit of spider web. Some of the orange and cream butterflies. Ooh, many of them. Alright, I'm not going to continue down that way because I know that the people who work these fields live back there. I don't want to ever intrude on somebody's area. I'm going to move up this way today, towards the high peak. Just going to say a small word, be quiet. There's some great bird sound throughout here. Listen to this. Got some large mushrooms growing up out of the ground. I haven't seen a lot of those since I've been here, but it's been much wetter, I guess. Finally, with the wetness in the season, a little bit of room. The mushrooms, the fungus has sprouted up over ground. Oh, spider web. No one's been here for a while. I'm gonna try to be quiet again. Listen for these birds. Tangled trees. Try to move to the upper road here without disturbing too many birds. I swear they've done more more work on these roads since the last time. They've dug pathways in here. These weren't all dug out. Some of them were somewhat dug. Cloud of dirt there. Yeah, this is all new. This is interesting. It's really interesting. Why would they grade this up so much? And then here, this is completely freshly dug out. It's a shame that tree is going to come out. It's not going to last. They've dug around the trees, but they're not going to last. You know, I don't think we're going to climb today. I was thinking about it. It's still pretty wet. We've had a lot of rain, which makes it slick. And that peak is incredibly steep. It probably gets close to like a 70, 75, maybe 80 degree incline at certain points. It's almost going straight up. So probably the, I don't know, top 3, 4 highest peaks in the area too. So it really pushes up at the top. But I think also we'll have to come back soon and climb it because they're making some inroads here and might be blocked off soon. Big old trees. So I always say these trees that stand right on the edge of roads and paths, these are where the big trees last. Because in the bad choking forest, you can see how tangled this hill is. Because they've taken out too many big trees and taken out the canopy. And there's still a lot of big trees left, so there's still some life in there, but it's not really a good forest. There's no big mammals moving through, clearing it out. There's no canopy, so there's no verdant understory level. Got quite a few birds and some monkeys. But you can't really get the full spread of an ecosystem. Speaking of which, there's a bird around here. You know, so although I was thinking of going to the high peak today, and actually I always forget, I was on only the second of 3 roads. There's actually a higher road up the side when you move in. I always forget that. I moved through the forest and then I realized there's a road there. That's a little new. That's brand new. Ooh, that whistle. Now here you can see a bit of an older collection of trees. Not really forming a canopy, but they are forming a bit of a collection there that's creating some understory. As opposed to all of this. And then this is the exact opposite. On this side, you have this litter fall, vine, leaf, bush, weed, choking out all the space. I'm just thinking about the last time I came up to these ridges and I decided to move right in over these quartz rocks. And every single one of those bushes, which are awful, are also filled with biting red ants. Every one of them. Just another reason that it keeps animals, mammals, reptiles, the bigger life out. Some of the other hills we've been on, I love hiking that one straight across, that big one. Fantastic. And then the one just the side there in the middle, I don't think I've actually ever gone up that one. But then the next one, further off, I have gone up that one. Oh, I like that trail so much. What is this? Looks to be a little bit of monkey scat. Maybe? Now, I've been through the forest and down that ridge into that path, and there are some great huge trees in there. I tried to go up it, it's pretty much a no-go without a rope. Sorry, I just fixed that. I just noticed how steamed and fogged my camera was getting. I tell you, it says the humidity is about 65, but it is much more than that. I've seen the humidity at 90% and not felt this wet outside. Probably because there's, as I said, not a hint of a breeze. Some racket-tailed drongos above us. Always moving away from us. It is thick today. You know what, I swear I can even see it in the butterflies. They're not jagging and moving, zigging and zagging quite as much. Flying softer. I even said that about the birds earlier. They seem to be flying a little softer. Oh, hello. And I wouldn't doubt that that pressure would affect them. Here we go. How long is he? He is pretty big. My hand's about. There he goes on his way. If there was a voice talking, it was just a very large bug buzzing right at me. Look at this tree in here. Definitely seen him before. Excuse my butterflies. I've come to see this tree. It's got to be 70 feet in the air. Now I've seen this before too. This tree is the marker of a trail up. You can see it's so common. You see a tree of this size, and then right beside it you'll find other great old long-lived trees. They collectively protect each other. And then it's funny, it seems a little counterintuitive, but having these trails in the forest helps. It very much helps. I think I will actually try and climb a little up this hill. I wasn't planning on it. I kept saying I wasn't. There's some great bird noise up there. We can go quietly and softly. Try and get right in there with them. Here we go. Ah, that one warbler. I think we pushed too hard on him. Got too close, he stopped. That's the thing. Ooh, that's a different one. as I go through spider webs. Yeah, made too much noise through there. Quieted every bird around. Look at the spikes on these babies. I have put my hand on those a couple of times. There's the incline. It's a little softer here. It's actually pretty soft here. It's only like, I don't know, 30, 35. But just ahead, it drops off way deeper. There's that warble again. Right up there. Pause for a moment. There's a fascinating bird. It makes a sound like a cat call, but it's not a cat, it's a bird. Like a meow. But that is monkey alarm call, I'm pretty sure. That was the macaques. I really like being up here with them. Even though it's not exactly a wilderness area, it's just a small mountain near fields and small houses and such. The macaques here are really wild. They don't like to be anywhere near humans. The wild ones I've come across near the temples would be more comfortable sitting closer to you and being near you. These ones on the hills, maybe because they're outside the protected area, maybe they're all hunted, they don't want to be near you at all. Yeah, I just heard the call once. Probably smelling me and changing direction. Anyway, I have to actually cut this hike a little short. I have to turn around and do some things. Get a little more bird sound before we go. Alright, I do have to get going actually. Oh, here's another tall one. Man, you see these big tall ones, they just, in some ways they just look lonely. See how they burst past the forest level here, which isn't a very much of a canopy. And they just need companions. They need family around them. Here's a massive shell, or a big shell. Okay, land snail. It's good. 2.5 inches. The snails aren't white. The snails are a lovely mixed brown color. Here's another one. But the snails give that pigmentation by being alive in the shell. And when the snail dies, the shell goes white, like a bone. Although I guess the shell is more like a fingernail. I don't know, is it made from keratin? Not bone. I guess shell is made from shell. It's shell material. Get back down now. Wow, look at that. That's something I don't think I've seen maybe more than one other time here. I'll explore this for a second. That's large tree fungus. Now, this tree, obviously long dead, or dead for a while and decomposing. I have not seen these beautiful large fungus. I've seen a few instances of the dead drying. These beautiful, big, large plate fungus. Look at that. Lovely smooth texture, a little like pottery. Another one over there. And fungus, like I was speaking about with so many other things, it's a really necessary decomposer. But on a lot of these hills, it's just not present. I don't know if it's the soil or the actual wood itself. It's just not nutrient rich to provide for it. Big trunk here, three-way split. Stones and probably a campfire. Okay, I'm gonna head back on the way we came in. Pick up a little footage of stuff we come across. Otherwise, that's it today. Just a really short one. Not too adventurous, unfortunately. There's some things I've got to go do. If you like hikes, you like old trails, subscribe. If you like this one, you give it a thumbs up. Mostly though, if you have any question, if you have anything to tell me, any info, let me know. Happy to hear it. Just put it right there in the comments. And there's the monkey. I guess we should leave the camera on for a moment. There's that macaque who we were over there before and alarmed and moved off, I guess in this west direction, trying to avoid me. He looked like a sizable male, definitely hairy, not that nice smooth look of a female. I don't want to chase too much, I just want to see if I get another shot. Boy, you couldn't even tell you where he is right now. He came across around here. It was in that tree he bent. No idea where he is. No clue. Well, as good a spot as any to cross back down. Let me give this seal a little bit of fun. Like I said, truly wild macaques here, even in a very close to humans area. They have no interest in humans and no comfort around us either. I would bet that macaque is of the same family we've come across climbing that hill before, and that it's a small little family that sort of uses this area. I can just hear him going through the woods up there. Damn, I can hear him crashing up there now. A small giant millipede, a few inches long. Damn, as I got off the road, now I can hear him cracking through the wood. I have no doubt now that I moved away, he's moving more noisily and not staying still, but making hay, getting up that hill, getting away from us. All right. There's the ridge we were just on. Although I don't think we were ever that high up. Didn't move very high on it. Okay. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up. And if you'd like more, subscribe to Old Trails. If anything else happens, I'll let you know.